Hey everyone, I'm Dan. We're still in the series about creation, and I've gotta say, it blows my mind that God created everything by simply speaking. The universe is a massive place, and just to give you some idea of what that looks like, the distance between Earth and the Sun is 150 billion kilometers. And if you were gonna get in a car and drive that distance, it would take you 1.25 million years to get there. Today, we're gonna look at what God did after He created everything. Let's watch this.
Why shouldn't you write with a broken pencil? Because it's pointless. Hey everyone, it's Alyssa. Let me set this scene for you. It's Friday afternoon, you're sitting in school, and you're waiting, and then the bell rings, and you rush outside so excited because you have the whole weekend to hang out with your friends, play video games, go outside. It's gonna be awesome. You're happy, you're excited. You know why? Because you have the whole weekend to enjoy. This reminds me of today's big idea, that God rested from His work to enjoy creation. When I think of today's big idea, it makes me realize that God didn't take a break from His work because He was tired or He needed a nap or anything like that. It was because He wanted to sit back and enjoy the fruit of His work. He wanted to see all that He created and enjoy it. We're gonna talk more about that today, but first, let's recap where we've been so far. We learned that God spoke and created everything perfectly. And then we learned that God created people to be like Him. And now we're gonna dive into Genesis 2, verse 1 to 3, and learn more about this perfect world in God's perfect creation. Let's check it out. So the heavens and the earth and everything in them were completed. In other words, everything that God wanted to create was there, and it was perfect and it was whole. By the seventh day, God had finished the work He had been doing, and on the seventh day, He rested from all His work. Now, this doesn't mean that God grabbed His favorite blanket and curled up for a nap. No, God rested from His work. He stopped doing so He could just be. He wanted to sit back and enjoy all that He had created. Imagine if one of your parents worked really hard outside in the garden. They cut the lawn, they weeded the garden, they picked up all the yard waste, and then after all that work, they just headed inside and took a nap. That would be pretty pointless. It would be way more rewarding if after all that hard work, they sat back in a lawn chair and enjoyed the beautiful garden that they had just worked so hard on. That's what I imagine God did on the seventh day. Let's read some more. God blessed the seventh day and made it holy. He rested on it. He had created everything. He rested from all the work He had done. The Bible says that God blessed this day and made it holy. What do you think that means? It basically means that God made this a special day, a set-apart day, a day to be different from all the others. On every other day of the week, people work. God worked. But on the seventh day, He rested to enjoy His creation. And He wants us to rest and enjoy His creation too. Sometimes we can feel like life gets so busy and we don't have time to stop and enjoy it. But what's important to remember is that God, the creator of the universe, took time to pause, rest, and enjoy His creation. Sometimes when life gets a little bit crazy, it's important for me to pause and do things like go on a hike with my family or go out for ice cream with friends. God wanted to make one day for a special reason. Can you imagine if you had to go to school every single day, 7 days a week? God gave us a day to rest and just enjoy His creation and enjoy life because He created all of this for us to experience Him, and that's pretty cool. So here's the short version. God spoke and He created everything perfectly. He created people to be like Him. He created us to love, to be in community, and to care for the planet. And then on the seventh day, God rested from His work to enjoy creation. He did that so that He could experience and enjoy all that He had made. He also did it so that we could see an example of something that He wants us to do as well. He wants us to rest and enjoy creation because that's just how amazing and awesome God is. Well, that's all for today. It's been so fun hanging out with you guys today, and I'll see you later.
What he's trying to say is, turn to the person next to you and answer the following questions.
Question time. Why do you think God rested?
God is awesome. He created everything and He gave it to us. Not only did He give us food and shelter and resources for us to get by in the day-to-day, but he wanted us to take time and to enjoy it. I recently went for a drive with my friend Dan, and we talked about what it looks like to take a break and sit back and appreciate the things that we have in life. Let's see what he had to say about that. Hey everybody, welcome back to Car Conversations. I'm here today with my friend Dan. I know, another Dan, pretty confusing, right?
I think as long as we're the only people in here, we'll be able to keep it straight.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay. We are gonna hit the road for a bit, and we thought it'd be cool if you guys join us, so let's go. Hi, can I get 2 hot fudge sundaes? Yep. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Grab that. Oh, thank you. All right, we got our ice cream here. This is one of my favorite things about summer. Let's dig in.
Let's go.
Oh, this is so much sugar.
You're gonna be jacked up, dude.
I'm gonna be hopping. One of the things that I like about summer the most is that it's an awesome opportunity to take a break. And Dan, we've been learning recently in church that God actually took a break after he'd finished creating the universe. And I know from conversations that we've had that you experienced a period of rest recently that you took after you'd been working hard for quite a while. I wonder what you learned through that.
I tend to fill my plate up, and I will just keep working away at everything that's on it until I am just tired. And then there's more stuff to do. There's a new plate. So after a few years at school doing that, I got a job back here where I had less on my plate. And I was intentional about that. I did that on purpose. And I said no to some good things that I had the opportunity to do. And I also I did a lot. I started to realize earlier this year that I was maybe starting to get tired again, which was not good because I still had a lot of stuff to do. And then all of a sudden, the world stopped turning.
Yeah, the pandemic.
And it's still going.
It's still going.
At this point in time.
Yeah.
And like I was forced to take a step back from a lot of the things that I was doing, which ended up being really healthy for me. It was not always good or what I wanted, but I think that's what God wanted for me. And yeah, he's taken the opportunity to teach me a lot about rest. And I think that, yeah, especially being reminded in the last few years that even God rested has just taught me of the importance of it, and not just of taking it, but what you can get out of it.
Yeah, that's awesome. What kind of things have you been doing to rest?
So just sleep, yeah. I wasn't getting enough sleep, which was a big one. And then there's active rest. Like I've done a whole lot of cycling since I haven't really had anything to do to fill my days.
Yeah.
And yeah, I really find that I meet God out in the country when I get there.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for sharing that with us, Dan.
My pleasure.
Guys, that's it for today. I'm so excited to see you again next time.
Question time. What is your favorite thing to do to rest and enjoy God's awesome creation?
We all have different interests and skills and things that we enjoy. And what I've learned today is that it's an important thing to take time away from what we're working on and to enjoy life and the people that are in it and all the things that God has given us along the way. Let's break up into our small groups now and see what this looks like in our own lives.